His reputation as a leading authority on crocodiles came to be overshadowed by his criminal activities. He's taking dogs from these people and then just torturing them, murdering them in his torture room. The dude is sick and twisted, bro. I wasn't sure at first, but now I live for it. I can't stop myself from hurting dogs. Oh my god. He's been in Go Diego Go?
Crocodile Hunter.
You most likely have not heard this most recent story that has absolutely just made my jaw drop on the floor when I read it 10 minutes ago, dude. Essentially, there is a crocodile hunter expert who recently this past week was convicted for absolutely the most heinous crimes involving a shipping container, animals, alleged SA, murder. It's just all in this story, guys, so let's just jump right in. Before we do, I'm your boy Peablar bringing you this story. Welcome to Peablar TV 2. If you enjoy this video, we post 3 times a week, so consider subscribing and hitting that bell. We are so close to 1,000, and without further ado, let's jump in. So this is our man here, the unassuming crocodile expert. His name is Adam Britton, and he's like the UK's Irwin out here, okay? He's a British crocodile expert / crocodile hunter type character, and he's been around, guys. I pulled up his IMDb here, and he's been in Man vs. Wild. He's been in Crocodile Dreaming, which I've never heard of. He's been in Go Diego Go. Bro, really? He was in the sound department of Go Diego Go, which makes no sense. Like, the sound department? Maybe he like brought in like crocodile audio or something. I don't know. Why would you be in sound department if you're a crocodile expert? That's my question. Life in Cold Blood. So he was in all these TV series, all this stuff. Principal scientific advisor, crocodile handler. He is a pretty renowned animal user, that's not the word. He's just, he tames animals, he handles them, he does his thing. But recently, last year, a case was brought against him with some outrageous claims. So I got this article from The Independent. Let's jump right in, guys. Who's Adam Britton? British zoologist facing 249 years in jail for R-wording, torturing, and killing dogs. Oh my god, bro. Renowned crocodile expert 53 has confessed to interest in zoo sadism. I don't even know what zoo sadism is, guys. Let's look it up. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna be put on a list for looking this up. Zoo sadism is the sexual pleasure derived from cruelty to animals. So this dude is messed up, and it's kind of crazy to think that he aligned himself, careerly speaking, to be able to be around animals all the time, knowing that he is a self-pronounced zoo sadist, apparently. So let's read on, guys. Adam Britton, a renowned zoologist, has confessed to 60 heinous crimes involving the R-word, the torture, and the murder of dogs. The 53-year-old now faces a potential sentence of up to 249 years in Australia. Okay, he's Australian. I thought he was from the UK for some reason. He's Australian, people. The leading British oh, no, he's British. Sorry, he's British, people. The leading British crocodile expert confessed to bestiality and a plethora of other animal sexual abuse charges filed against him in Australia in last September. His case shocked and angered animal rights activists and the public alike as the details of his disturbing actions came to light. Britton has confessed to his interest in zoo sadism, and in numerous online messages presented to the Northern Territory Supreme Court, he guided other people on how to perpetuate similar acts of abuse. So not only is he trying to do this sick and twisted stuff himself, but he's also getting other people in on it and trying to like spread the wealth. Like, bro, you are sick in the head, bro. Oh my god. When at least the story ends happily, somewhat, I guess. I mean, not even, dude. Just wait, bro. Just wait. When Britton appeared for sentencing submissions recently, the court was told about his psychiatric condition called paraphilia that affected him. Who is Adam Britton? Adam was born in 1972. He graduated from Queen Elizabeth Grammar School in 1987 and earned an honors degree in zoology from the University of Leeds in 1992, guys. Britton completed his PhD in zoology from the University of Bristol in 1996. He then moved to Australia the same year and met his future wife, Erin, a wildlife ranger and biologist. The couple established a consultancy specializing in wild crocodiles crocodile. So again, aligning himself, his wife, park ranger, him, PhD in zoology. Kind of sick and twisted when you know that he has these yearnings or whatever, these beliefs. It's kind of crazy, dude. Britton gained international recognition as a crocodile expert and collaborator with prominent figures like David Attenborough. He contributed to various documentaries and educational programs for the BBC and National Geographic. He was a research associate at Charles Darwin University in Darwin, Australia, and appeared on the Discovery Channel program Animal Face Off, further cementing his reputation as a leading authority on crocodiles. His career came to be overshadowed by his criminal activities after he confessed to a raft of charges involving the R-word, torture, and murder of dogs, which he used to... Dude, why are these fucking popping up everywhere? Which he used to commit inside of a shipping container dubbed the torture room. So now the layers of the story are starting to be unpeeled. This dude had a shipping container that he dubbed himself the torture room, and he would do these heinous things to dogs in this room. But it doesn't stop there. What are the charges against him? The Australian court has told that Britton used to source rescue animals on the online classified website Gumtree, Australia, offering to rehome them at his expansive property near Darwin. So if you're not familiar with what Gumtree is just like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or Let Go. It's one of those apps where you communicate with people in your local radius. And apparently he was reaching out to people who had puppies, dogs, and he was telling them that he would be able to take them, rehome them, and potentially rehabilitate them on his expansive property in Darwin. That is absolutely satanic, dude. Like, straight up, not even joking. He's taking dogs from these people and then just torturing them, murdering them in his torture room. The dude is sick and twisted, bro. And clearly all of this is premeditated. There's a lot of thought that went into this, and I don't doubt that he chose this career path, honestly, which is just jaw-dropping. He would reportedly film himself torturing the animals and post the videos on an online platform using the pseudonym Monster or Cerberus. I don't even know how to pronounce this shit. Roast me in the comments. Cerberus? I don't know, bro. He would also allegedly access child abuse materials on these platforms. So he was looking at some other stuff too. Obviously, he's a sick individual, so he was looking at some like potential CP type stuff. His disturbing actions led to the death of 39 dogs. He has also pleaded guilty to 4 counts of accessing and transmitting child abuse materials. I was talking with someone else about why I love to hurt dogs, he wrote in a secret chat group. I wasn't sure at first, but now I live for it. I can't stop myself from hurting dogs. Oh my god, the dude's got a problem. The dude's sick in the head, bro. I was sadistic as a child to animals, but I had repressed it. In the last few years, I let it out again, and now I can't stop. I don't want to, he added. He added a smiley to the end of that. He didn't just add that sentence, he added a smiley face to the end of that. He doesn't want to, smiley face. And it says here he was sadistic to animals as a child, further cementing my idea that he knew what he was doing when he aligned himself, getting a PhD in zoology. He wanted to work around animals. And it's gross. You always see this behavior with predatory people. It happens a lot with kids in like Hollywood and stuff, you know what I mean? And here we go again. This dude loves being around animals, and now he positioned himself. Australian authorities were alerted to Britton's activities by an anonymous person. They then launched Operation Hain, which resulted in search warrants of his lagoon home on the Darwin's outskirts. In the course of their inquiry, law enforcement uncovered unsettling footage shot by Britton revealing his acts of animal cruelty. He was arrested in April 2022. Britton's lawyer, who has sought to remain anonymous due to the threats they have been receiving for representing Britton, recently presented to the courts with a fresh report on zoologists' paraphilia. It's a psychological term to describe a condition characterized by intense sexual fantasies, urges, or behaviors involving atypical objects, situations, or individuals. Sounds like an excuse to me, to be quite honest. What happened at the last hearing? They talked about the paraphilia, apparently. Before the hearing commenced, the Northern Territory Supreme Court Judge Michael Grant asked his staff and animal rights activists to vacate the room due to the grotesque nature of the actions that were committed. This is a human being who has been afflicted by a condition since very early childhood, Britton's lawyers say. It is not his fault that he had that. This particular condition is exceptionally taboo in most societies and in court, and the court can, and I hope would, accept that that would have been a very difficult thing to grow up with and learn to manage into adulthood. The lead prosecutor, Marty Aust, however, said he derived entrenched enjoyment from his perverse sexual interest in animals. There was significant planning to the extent that was quite a production with multiple cameras, tripods, various recording equipments, production value, editing, blah blah blah. If you watch the footage, you will see that the extreme pleasure and enjoyment that this man had in creating this and doing these acts, a sheer delight goes to the core of it. It's a difficult read, it's difficult to hear, it's difficult to see. But when you see it, it really is something other. So they're making the point that this is all like really premeditated. It's not just like he's been fighting with his emotions or whatever. The dude is fully indulging himself at this point. Like he even said in the chat rooms, he doesn't even want to stop. Smiley face, you know? They also make a point, a serial killer can't say, for example, my moral culpability is reduced because I suffer from psychopathy. He said in February, I just can't see where the evidence is going here. His sentence was delayed, so that was 2 years ago. Now, fast forward to last week, or 2 days ago actually, he was sentenced, and originally they were saying that he was gonna face up to 249 days in jail. I wish, dog, because guess what he was sentenced to, guys? 10 years, and then parole for 6 years. So he was officially sentenced on August 8th to 10 years and 5 months in prison with no parole period of 6 years. So he's probably gonna only do like 8 years. His sentence was backdated to his arrest in April 2022. He was also banned from purchasing any animals and having them on his property. I mean, bro, that's gonna pretty much do it for the story, but what do you guys think? Is that like a just sentencing? 10 years? The dude killed like 40 dogs in his torture room that he created with multiple tripods on different angles, sound equipment. The dude's got a problem. I say lock him away forever. It's only a matter of time until he turns and starts doing this to humans, right? I don't know, man. This story's just messed up. What happened to the good crocodile hunters? You know what I mean? God damn, bro. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. At least he's behind bars now, but I think that they went a little bit light on him, to be quite honest, considering the depravity of the entire situation. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you enjoyed the video, like I said at the top, we post 3 times a week. So get into the loop, make Peablar TV2 a part of your schedule, guys. As for me, I am your boy Peablar. It's been real, and until next time, guys, be well and peace.